Hey, welcome back, y'all. So, is patriotism dead? I'm a true patriot. I love this country. I love how much other people, foreigners, are coming for the World Cup and enjoying American culture, enjoying our Chick-fil-A, Waffle House, our Terry Black's, barbecue, Bucky's, Walmart, you name it, Target. It's all. They love it all, right? And it's the portion size. It's the huge sizes that we get. The delicious seasoning in the foods and all these other things that I guess they don't have in other countries. What is that? And the reason I'm bringing this patriotism up is because we're coming on 250 years of this great country, and Netflix has put on some great documentaries on past presidents like Washington, and it's just I'm loving it. I'm loving the fact that people love America that are here, that they're realizing that we're very nice, very hospitable, the Southern people, the Boston people, all across our country. And it's not just in America. The Mexicans and the Canadians are also very nice. But, you know, everybody thought America was a piece of shit. America was going downhill, that we didn't have money, that we were all broke and poor. And yeah, that's true, but we also got a lot of food. And we, our homeless people are fat. It's not difficult to succeed in this great country, and it's not difficult to fail. You could go either way on it. And that leads me to the patriotism question. When Obama was in office, patriotism was at an all-time high, and the Democrats were at 87, 90%. The Republicans were at 90 plus percent. During the Trump administration, the Democrats are obviously at 20%, don't feel patriotic, don't like America, don't know what's going on. But the Republicans are also at the 90%. So what's going on with that? It doesn't matter who's in office. One side is still patriotic, is majority in the military, right? The other side, they're only happy when they get what they want. We got to stop doing that, because it's a country of compromise. Whether we say it or not, majority rules, but the minorities still have a say. And when I don't mean it by a racial thing, I mean it by the majority of people that believe in certain things and the majority of people that believe in certain things. We need to be patriotic. Our country's great. It's still the greatest country in the world, besides all the crap that's going around the world. We have endless areas where we could go to buy food, buy supplies, buy containers, buy home supplies, buy clothes, wherever we need to. And even what's going on in the world, we're still going to have those things, just it's going to cost more because of inflation, because of the Strait of Hormuz, because of the war. However, though, we'll figure it out in 20, 30 years, whatever it may be. We'll still have everything. It'll still be a great country. Now, having said that, though, we got to protect that. We got to make sure that we maintain this. How do we maintain this? Well, you got to go vote. You got to pick who you think is the right candidate for you. And you got to realize that both the left and right are bought by huge corporations, by lobbyists. So you got to find the candidates that are not. And that is very difficult. But they're there. And maybe it's time for us to start writing in names. Forget who's on the ballot. I'm just enjoying. I'm caught in the fever of World Cup. I like soccer. It's okay. Football and basketball are my go-to. Baseball's great. I've been at the ballpark. Soccer, you really got to understand the game. You got to really watch it. It's like watching The Godfather. The Godfather is a great movie, but The Godfather must be watched in a dark room by yourself, no interruptions, so you can understand what's going on. It's the same thing with soccer. When you start realizing what's going on the field, and you start seeing the saves and the dramatic goals, and it's a score of 1-0, it was an exciting game if you really dial in. Anyways, I think patriotism is up. I think patriotism is going to be at an all-time high. And it honestly feels like what the commercials and the movies depicted in the 80s. I don't know what the 80s were like in real life. All I know is when I was a kid in the 80s, I enjoyed it. Even though my mom and dad were fresh from Mexico and we were poor. But I still enjoyed America. Born and raised here in Texas. And the best part is seeing foreigners come to Texas and realizing that Texas is actually America. That Texas is still holding it down like it used to be back in the 50s, 60s, 80s, 90s. You know, the good times. And minus the racism. You think that Texans are racist? No, we're not. No, we're not. Why do we embrace Tex-Mex and Mexican music and Tejano? Why do we have George Strait singing in Spanish and honoring other Mexican singers? George Strait's a country singer, by the way. The king of country. No, we have cowboys that are Hispanic. We have cowboys that are black. We vibe together. Okay, so whoever thinks that Texas is a huge cesspool of racism, no, it's not. Texas is Southern hospitality at its best. Texas has the greatest barbecue. Texas has Whataburger. All right, Texas has the Spurs. Anyways, be more patriotic. Enjoy the foreigners. If you see somebody from another country that's here spending their hard-earned money, make sure to smile, give them directions, help them out, tell them the best place to eat, give them a ride, give them money, do whatever it takes to make them feel at home. All right? All right. See y'all later, guys.